Starting with the 5-ball freestyle event, Thomas Dietz received third place for 2 high, middle, low shower 360s.
Very old school move here, 0 on originality, and only difficult enough to get third place out of 3.
Second place went to Lauga Benjaminson for a 5-up 1080.
Also no originality, but very, very hard. All 5 balls in the air and spinning your body around 3 times.
First place went to Doug Sayers for a blind catch connected to 5 throws behind the back.
Thomas Dietz did not make it to the top 3 in the 6-ball freestyle competition. So Lauga Benjaminson secured third place with 2 connected B97531s connected to a B97522 360. Those numbers refer to different throw heights. As you can see, each ball is thrown at a different height. Our CGI department will help you learn this terminology as it gets a little more complicated.
Christian Hauschild attempts a harder version of that same move, executing 4 B97531s before connecting the same B97522 360 and receiving second place for that.
But true originality and difficulty prevailed as a 15-year-old from the U.S. takes first place with an 8-8-4-4 shoulder throw combo connected to a 4-up 360.
There was no shortage of impressive moves in the 7-ball freestyle competition, such as Lauga Benjaminson's multiplex combinations and connections to a DB97531, Thomas Dietz's 2 connected 8x6 360s, multiplexes connected to a 360 by Doug Sayers, Thomas Dietz's 8x6 360 connected to a 96666, but third place went to Doug Sayers for 7 back cross throws. Thomas Dietz in second place with a DB97522 360, and Lauga Benjaminson in first place with 3 connected DB97531s.
Toby Walker displayed several freestyle point-worthy connections in the 5-ring freestyle competition, starting with a 5-up 180 connected to one-sided overhead throws, connected to a half shower, half pancakes, and then in a separate attempt, pancake throws connected to one-sided overhead throws, and you can see just how difficult of a connection that is with one transitional throw caught as a pancake, thrown as an overhead. So the judges determined Toby's most valuable move was connection of one-handed overheads to a pancake half shower, and then connected to a 3-up 360.
The judges gave Thomas second place for what they consider to be 2 connected over and back double 180s connected to a 360. However, each move was separated by 1 setup throw, which means Thomas included an extra throw in between each move to make it easier to connect them together by allowing him to start each move with his dominant hand, and that, by definition, is not a connection. Connections must not contain any setup throws, so I'd like to retroactively take his 0.5 points away, but let's first see if it'll make a difference.
You sure? You like being king, don't you?
I wrote the rules. I just expect people to follow them.
Sure.
I'm not making things up here.
Take 0.5 away. I don't care. Go ahead.
And demonstrating a true connection, first place went to Doug Sayers for this incredible connection of pancake throws to back crosses, 2 of the most difficult moves you can do with rings, connected together.
There were several high-caliber moves in the 6-ring freestyle competition that were not as good as the moves that scored third place, but you should still want to watch them. Jonah Botvinnik Greenhouse demonstrated a flawless 6-up 360. Nothing compared to what he'll soon get second place for. Doug Sayers debuted a new connection with a 4-up sink 90 into flat front throws, and Thomas didn't do anything. But in third place, Doug Sayers pulls off a 4-up 360 connected to flat front throws. Jonah Botvinnik Greenhouse earns second with a 6-up 360 connected to a 1-high 4-low 360, and Toby Walker takes first place with a balance connected to a 4-up 360.
Toby then took third in the 7-ring freestyle competition with a 6-ring qualify with a balance of the 7th ring. Jonah Botvinnik Greenhouse earned second place for a 7-up 360.
And getting a thumbs up from Thomas. At least I think that was a thumb.
First place went to Thomas Dietz for 2 connected 5-up 360s.
15-year-old Jonah Botvinnik-Greenhouse demonstrated extraordinary potential in the 5-club freestyle competition. Look at how controlled his 5-club single rotations are, and then connects that to a 5-up 360, still all in single rotations, just higher to allow time to spin, and then resumes single rotations that takes incredible control.
Doug Sayers also demonstrated impressive control over 5-club single rotations, connecting that to a 3-up 720 in triple rotations. But Doug didn't end that one completely clean. However, he did qualify the pattern with 10 catches before it exploded.
Well, after that incredible display, only 3 moves made it into the top 3. Toby Walker owned the 3rd place spot with a 3-up 180 connected to overheads. Doug Sayers in 2nd with back crosses connected to a 3-up back cross 360. And Jonah Botvinnik-Greenhouse in 1st place with a 9.7522 360 out of singles, all in singles, and connected back to singles.
There were slim pickings in the 6-club freestyle competition. Doug received 3rd place for a 4-up 360 connected to no more juggling. Christian Hauschild received 2nd place for doing what the judges determined to be a sloppier version of Thomas's 1st place move. And sloppier than Thomas is really hard to do. Both Christian and Thomas connected 2 9.555s to a 7.5. The 7-club freestyle is barely worth mentioning, except it earned Thomas, and only Thomas, a full point for barely squeezing out a 9.66 and then stopping immediately. He literally threw a 9.66 and nothing more. That earned Thomas a full point, but more importantly, a hug from an American.
And after all the freestyle events concluded, Thomas Dietz and Doug Sayers are now tied in 1st place with 11.25 points each. Christian Hauschild in 3rd with 9.25.